All right. Hey, everyone. It's been a while. I wanted to do another review catch up at 6 months, but it's 7 months now, so we're close enough. So after 7 months, I have almost 10,000 kilometers. I've been in for one service, and that was just for oil change and a tire rotation, which I did at 6 months. And at the local dealer, that was almost $100 Canadian. So, not great, but whatever. At least, while it's under warranty, I'll at least have it probably serviced at the dealer. So, for mileage, what do we got? I am averaging 13.5 liters per 100 kilometers. It is starting to creep up because of the weather. It has been consistently at least 0, sometimes colder. 0 degrees Celsius, sorry. So the mileage is pretty poor once, starting the thing and getting it warm up. But once it warms up, and then mileage settles back down again. But with our winter gas that we get here and the 10% ethanol, the mileage could be better if it was straight petrol, but we don't get it. What else has happened? No big issues. There was a recall for a seat assembly. It was just to check to see if it was put together properly. They did that at the service at 6 months. What else have I been doing? So no big trips. We were thinking about taking it down to Florida, but I'm not sure if we'll take this or take the wife's car, because that thing is, I don't know, it hasn't seen a long drive in a long time, so I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea, maybe that's a bad idea, but we'll see. What have I noticed? I do notice that this thing has, I don't know what's called, collision avoidance or detection. So if it sees, there is a camera that's just above the rear view mirror that does pick up things like nighttime, so you could set the automatic high beams if you want. I've turned that off. It's kind of annoying because it will flick on and off depending if there's a car coming or not. But the collision avoidance, it flashes on the screen between the tack and the speedo. I don't know if it would actually help you in the brake assist or whether it just beeps and tells me that something is about to happen. Caught me off guard. I was kind of looking around, seeing what that beeping noise was rather than why it was beeping, but it picked up because of parked cars on the side of the road, and if you're trying to stay in your lane and ease around them with opposite traffic coming the opposite way, sometimes you are close to a parked car when you zip around. It doesn't happen too many times, but and it does pop up on the Ford Assist app, I think it's called, and it gives you, it will log the warnings. It logs the amount of times that the collision avoidance has been activated or went off. So, but once you open up the app, you can clear all that. I don't know how long that app is free. My Sirius XM was only 6 months and it's out. So I don't know how long the Ford app goes for. What else has been going on? One thing I would recommend is getting the wheel liners. This thing doesn't have it, and come with the winter, it packs so much crap up in the front end, and it feels and sounds like you have no springs anymore. It's just like feels like a solid rod. and there's so much clunking and thuds going on because the front end just gets packed with snow, and then it freezes, and then yeah, it's not very good. I may look into it, see if I could find I don't think it's too much off the Ford accessory site, maybe $200-300, but I think it might be worth looking into. So all in all, it hasn't been too bad. The mileage has been better than I had anticipated. Like I said, with the 5-liter on my 16, it was 16.1, 16.2, somewhere around there for lifetime. So I'm sitting at 13.5, and it's crept up from 13 just from the winter. I do notice that the heater isn't quite as hot as the V8. I don't know if that's just me, or maybe it's a remap for 19, but in the 16 with the V8, it seemed really hot. Like, it does get hot. Like, if I put it in the panel vent and blow it on my hands, it gets hot that you wouldn't want to hold your hands there. But it just felt hotter when I was, driving the V8. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Other than that, the 6-seater is great. I love having the 6-seater. We went up north and got caught in a massive snowstorm, whiteout coming home, and the tires that this thing comes with, they're all terrain, but even though they're off the line tires, they are pretty good. No problem. Having 4-wheel drive and the ground clearance makes it, pretty much go through anything. But for bulk of snow, the Goodyear ATs that this comes with are pretty good. What else we got going on? Have I done anything? I haven't done anything. I've noticed the sync has resetted itself a couple times. Not as bad as the 16. The 16, you would maybe once every 3 months turn the vehicle on and the screen was dead. There was nothing. The backup camera wouldn't work. You couldn't see the radio stations. You couldn't see anything in the center screen. This one, when it does it, it takes maybe 30 seconds and then restarts itself and comes back up. It has done that a couple of times. What else? I got WeatherTech mats. They're really nice. They are from my 16, and they fit pretty good. There is a different part number for the 19, I think, but they're pretty good. They fit pretty good, so I didn't even bother with it. What else we got going on? Oh, come on, there we go. I do miss having the V8. The V8 was quick, but how often am I really going more than 50 kilometers an hour anyways? I'm usually just farting around town, unless we're going on trips, and then I'm pulling the trailer, and it's not like I need to go quick anyways. But it is an automatic pickup, so who cares what it handles like? That's what the other cars are for. I wish I did have heated mirrors. We do get the occasional freezing rain days, and these are big mirrors, and when they fill up with ice, you can't see anything behind you. So heated mirrors would have been nice. I do have the step in the tailgate, and I've used that more than I thought I would. It even makes a good seat footstool when you're sitting on the tailgate when I'm out at the soccer fields watching the daughter practice or play. It's perfect height for pulling it out, so if I forget a chair, I got a bottom and a footrest with me at all times, so it works out all right. What else? I think that's about it for 6 months, 7 months. I will check back in. We are heading to New York. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this yet, but if we do that, we'll see how well that does for mileage. Or maybe I'll do a little, I wanted to do a review of the wife's car. She's got the 15 Escape, but I haven't got around to doing that yet either. Work has been crazy busy, and with the winter, come 5 o'clock, it's dark here. So hopefully this one comes out pretty good. This is the first time I've tried filming in the dark, so we'll see how well it works. All right, gents. Talk to you later.